Hey, I'm Alex Toplansky, creative producer from Deep Silver, and here to talk about Dead Island RipTide today.
Can you talk about some influences that inspired this game?
Yeah, I mean, of course, we're big fans of a lot of different stuff out there. Of course, there's been lots of cool zombie games in the past. Of course, there's also some of that Borderlands style influence in there too. So lots of nice things that went into Dead Island.
What were your goals heading into this game?
We wanted to create an experience that really lets people cooperate together as a group, and have the kind of just zombie bashing action that lets them really sort of have their own moments, their own sort of user stories. If we can accomplish people going, "Whoa, I can't believe that worked," then we've done our job.
How do you feel this game pushes the game forward?
So Dead Island RipTide, we've had a chance to add a lot to the Dead Island universe. We've been able to introduce the entirely new island of Palanai. We've got lots of improved firearms gameplay, weapon mods. We've got our fifth year character John Morgan, and expanded skill trees for all characters. So we're really trying to push a ton of new content in for players, and make it really easy for new players to jump in as well. But while we push the game forward a lot with some of the new features, things like our hub defense missions, boats, lots of cool new gameplay, we're also letting it be really easy for players to come back in who have experienced the series already with stuff like our character import. It's going to let them bring their old characters back into the game.
I love the previous Dead Island. Now, are there going to be more weapons in this game than the previous game?
Yeah, absolutely. There are new weapons, but there are also new crafting ingredients, new weapon parts. We've added a lot of cool explosives to the game as well. So there's going to be all kinds of new stuff to pick up and find.
Can you talk more about the story and the characters?
Yeah, sure. So, the story of Dead Island ended with our characters kind of get away. We don't know what happened to them exactly. And now we're going to find out that they're, back in kind of the chaotic nightmare of this situation. But things have unfolded into an even more sort of military scale conflict. And now there are a bunch of different groups of people who are involved who all have a couple of clues about maybe how they can help contain this, do stuff. But there's a lot of argumentation, a lot of fighting and infighting. So we're going to really just try to be keeping a group of survivors alive while all this stuff rages on around us.
What's new when it comes to gameplay experience?
There's a lot of new gameplay. One of our favorite new things is the new hub defense mission type. It's going to let players set up fences, minefields, use all these mini guns, everything they can find, and then prepare for an all-out battle with huge waves of zombies coming in. There's also a lot of other new gameplay. We've got our boats, which finally let players have like a gunship where everybody's able to have all guns blazing off the side of a boat. We've got new zombies in the game, everything from our drowners who work in the flooded areas of Palanai to our grenadiers who throw organs and a whole bunch of other cool stuff.
What role has fan feedback played in this game?
It's been huge. I mean, the fan feedback has been fantastic for Dead Island. It's really inspired a lot of cool stuff in the game. Things like John's running kick ability. We saw all these fan videos of zombies getting flung across the map. It's awesome to see. And of course, things like John's fury skill as well were inspired by stuff like this Fist of the Dead Star video that we all really loved. These melee attacks wailing on people, really fun to see.
What role has new technology played in your ability to bring your creative vision to life?
There's always improvements to be making for tech. There's been a lot of love that's gone into the zombie animation and physics system to make sure that their movement is even more fluid and kind of organic than before. And it creates a lot of these sort of pleasing moments where all of a sudden somebody will get like wrapped around a lamp post or caught in a fence or something like that. It's really cool to see, and it's definitely thanks to a lot of the improvements that have been made with animation tech.
What are you most excited about for gamers getting their hands on with this game?
To be honest, I mean, this is like a personal thing. I can't wait for players to just show me the craziest running kick that they can. I cannot wait to see what people come up with. I'm sure we're going to see zombies in trees or something like that somewhere. It's going to be great.
Can you talk a little bit more about the multiplayer experience?
Yeah, for sure. Co-op is a huge, very critical element of Dead Island, as our fans know. We've got new multiplayer communication features that make it really easy for people to ping each other and do it contextually so that they know, okay, here's something to pick up over here. I want you to fight this guy over here. We've also got nice additional multiplayer with the adaptive difficulty system that's in Dead Island now. The ability for a level 50 player and a level 1 player to play together and both see what they need to see is something that's going to make this multiplayer even more sort of seamless and easy to use for groups of returning and new players.
Are there going to be any verses or anything like I can play as a zombie trying to attack the survivors?
At the moment, we've just got our one big Dead Island experience, and you can play it, alone, up to 4 players. But everything is kind of rolled up into there. We had our DLCs in the last game, things like Bloodbath Arena DLC, where we sort of had, a more arcadey mode, stuff like that. But we kind of looked at it and said, let's just bring that stuff right into the game. There's no need to have it all be split up, and we love having it as one big unified Dead Island experience.
Now, what platforms would it be released for, and when it will be coming out?
Yep, so Dead Island RipTide is going to be available on Xbox 360, PS3, and PC, and it's going to be coming out April 23rd in North America.